Good morning, Subie friends. Today we're on day 3 of our 30,000 mile spring maintenance. So today we're going to do our front differential and transmission fluid change. Alright, yesterday we left off on the rear. Oh yeah, that's a good smell. Oh, it smells like ass. Alright, didn't break anything. Good start. And then it got super hot, so today we're out here bright and early because we got to get this thing on the road. So, tools you're going to need
a 10mm Allen socket. Now you could use an Allen wrench, but it's not recommended. Trust me, go with the socket. Now you might need a big to littler, or you might not. But for me, I like using a 3/8 inch ratchet underneath for the car, so. And if you just want to go with the 1/2 inch wrench, that's fine too. And I don't know why I filmed this part. It kind of reminds me of the person standing in front of you on the airplane explaining how the seatbelt works. You don't know by now. A T70 Torx. Look at the size of this fatty. You're going to need this for one bolt underneath of the car. It's actually the transmission bolt, I think. Or it might be the diff. I don't know. But you're going to need it. So go ahead and pick it up. Either Amazon or your local auto store. Ooh, a breaker bar. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Now you probably won't even need it, but it is handy to have around just in case. A torque wrench. Yep, you're going to need one of those too. Now, you probably won't need one this big. You might want to go with the smaller one, just because if you're underneath for the car and you don't have much room to work. However, the big one does give you great leverage. And if you're one of those awesome people with those digital torque wrenches that make that cool beeping sound, well, I kind of hate you. No, I'm just kidding. But I do plan on investing in one of those pretty soon. So let me know which one I should get. A fluid transfer pump. You're going to need a way to pump out the oil from out the container into the diff. Now since I bought this, I've actually used it quite a few times for just random things around the house. Came in handy. Who knew? You are definitely, absolutely, positively gonna want some gloves. Our gear oil is the same as we use for the back. It's the Motul Gear 300, 75 to 90 weight. Now, you're not gonna need all 5 quarts. You're gonna need 4. But you're going to need to have that extra 5th one on hand because you're going to take about 2 or 3 pumps from the 5th one to fill it up. So, with that being said, just get 5 and you'll be good.
Okay, let's move on.
Alright, let's grab the GoPro and let's get under the car. Alright, let's go, Subie friends. Boom!
Now, if you learned anything from our last video.
Okay, first bolt we undo is our drain plug. Rule number 1.
Now, for our fill plug, we're going to need to get out our 10mm socket. And maybe a breaker bar. If you don't have one, you don't really need it.
Cool.
And with the same 10mm socket, we're going to break loose the transmission bolt. And now, for the diff. Now that's going to take that big, fatty T70 Torx. I have the weirdest shaped head.
Alright. Do not squirt all over me. Cool music time lapse? Yup. Alright, you guys, you see the mess I made underneath for the car. Yeah, I'm gonna show you in a minute. We got our 3 plugs, well, our 2 drain plugs, 1 fill plug. This one here is the magnetic one. You can kind of see. Can you see? You can kind of see there's a little bit of metal on there. I mean, not really, but it's about the average amount. Same as the other one, the back side. We got a gasket here. These are the part numbers. Like I said, get them from Subaru. Don't get them from Amazon. You got a fill plug. It's not magnetic, but this is the old gasket. It's the new gasket. Alright, let me clean this off. Get these old gaskets on. or get the old gaskets off, get the new gaskets put on, clean up this mess. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. I'm gonna do a quick battery change and I'm gonna crawl underneath for the car, clean up that mess, and then we're gonna start pumping some oil. Cool music time lapse time.
Now, if you haven't noticed by now, I am like always making a mess, and then I'm always cleaning up something. So, just another fun part of the process. With all the oil out now, I'm just going to get these bolts on good and tight, and we're going to torque them down a little bit later. Now before we go underneath of the car, I just want to make sure I have all these bottles open and ready and nearby. And that way, we don't have to crawl back out from underneath of the car just to grab a quart of oil. Now I know you would think with all these cameras I have going right now, I would get at least one good angle. But no, I decided to put the GoPro on the floor and get the crappiest angle possible. And just like we did with the rear diff, we're going to take our transfer pump, plug one end of the hose into the oil, and then plug the other end into the transmission. And we just pump the new oil right on in. Alright, this is exactly what we want to see. Oil coming out of our fill hole. That's when we know it's time to stop. So now we're just going to take our fill plug with the brand new crush washer, screw it in. That way we can torque it down when we're ready. Alright, this one is going to be, we're going to torque it down to 52 foot-pounds. And then these two, we're going to do at 32 foot-pounds. Which is this one here and that's one right here. This one should be interesting because it's at an awkward angle. Oh, that wasn't so bad. You know your hands are too slippery and you can't get this off? You can't get these things off? Such a pain. Watch me struggle. Hey, watch me nay-nay. Oh. We're gonna need the smaller torque wrench. This is too big. That's what she said. Wait, let's see. Oh. Easy peasy. Cool. Alright. Alright, part of me wants to say that it wasn't that bad. Last time we gotta do is just get this under tray back on and we're pretty much done. Alright, let's put this time lapse. Let's do it. Now we just gotta get this under tray back on that we took off during our oil change. Yep, moving right along. Let's go. Dude, Subie friends, we did it. We are
done. Finally. I haven't been in for that car in so much and so long. It feels kind of good actually, knowing that you just did your own job yourself. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah. We just did our own oil change, rear diff flush, front diff and transmission flush. It probably saved us what, like $600-700? You know what that means? We should go buy a cop access port. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know.
Yeah, nah.
What do you think? Let me know. What do you think? Yeah, I don't know. I want one, then I don't want one, but I don't need one. I'm probably just gonna end up buying one.
Hell no.
But yeah, that's it for our 30,000 mile spring maintenance. I mean, I think we did a pretty damn good job. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.